So we've been working on the solar panels the last couple of days. We're going to put the final one up. We've got one of them up already. We ordered some roof bars to put the solar panels up because it just meant that we could slide them on better and we didn't have to drill more holes in the roof. So I'm going to take you through the process today of how we put our solar panels up on the roof. It's snowed over the last couple of days, and so it's really icy outside at the moment, a bit of snow, so I'm dressed in like full snow gear because it's absolutely freezing outside. But first we'll put the brackets onto the solar panels so we can attach them to the roof so they can slide into the racks, and it makes it really nice and easy. And then we just put a few bolts on to tie it all down. So it's a pretty simple process, and then we'll look at running the cables through the roof down into the fuse box and whatnot, and be able to connect up to the solar panel. So this is one of our solar panels. We've got two 100 watt solar panels, which we think will be enough. We're not sure yet. We have got space to put more on if we need to, but quite simply we're just going to be bolting these brackets on to the inside of the frame. So got a little bit complicated because of the way they fit on with the roof light on. It's just enough room to get two brackets on fully that way and then one on that way, so it's just squeezing on a little bit, but it's really solid and it's really secure, so they're not going anywhere. So this stuff that we're going to put on is a lock thread solution. I guess it just it stops the nuts from vibrating loose when we're driving. So it's good to put that on. It makes it nice and secure. Right, now I've got all the brackets on, I'm just going to run onto the roof and I'm going to loosen up the bar fitting so I can slide it on, and then we can tighten it all up. And then that one's pretty much done as well, and then we'll just have to work on getting the cables through. So we just need to quickly loosen all of these, take this end cap off, do it on both sides, and then we can slide the rack on, and then that'll be fitted. Right, so now that everything's installed, just need to tighten all the bolts and nuts, and then it's all done. So that was much easier than the first one because obviously we've done the first one. It's always easier doing it a second time. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing is we had to turn this bracket slightly because of the tension on the actual joint. So it's not a problem. It's just at a slightly different angle near the bracket. But yeah, it's all looking pretty good. And then we're going to wire it in through the back, just behind that skylight. And then we're all good to go. So one thing I wish I had planned a bit better when building this van is getting all the electrical cabling in before building the furniture. It's not been too bad, but it's just been a bit of a headache this morning because I've had to basically drill this hole underneath the bed, because this is where all the cabling on this side of the van is running down, and there's obviously the solar panel cabling that we just put in yesterday. So we've I've spent a bit of time this morning lifting this bit of the bed up, and then just drilling this hole through, making sure I didn't damage the side of the van or anything, so I could feed all the cables through and then just feeding it down. So it's been a bit of a faff, but it's all right, and it will be hidden behind the bed, and we'll obviously have the bed all boarded in. So yeah, just if you're planning to build your own van, make sure you put the cabling first. So despite it looking a bit like a dump down here with all the cables everywhere, that's the next mission, is to tidy all of this up. We have power coming from the solar panels. So it's all plugged in, it's all working, it seems like it's charging the batteries really well. And yeah, just got to give it a really good tidy up in here now, get the inverter installed, and that's pretty much our electrical system all up and running. So it's really nice to see the solar panels working and bringing some energy in. So one of the last jobs we have before we can finish the ceiling and getting all the cabinets done on this part of the van is we've just got to finish insulating this back part of the roof, because obviously we've been waiting to get the solar panels on. Once that's all insulated, we can put the bubble wrap paper barrier, tape it all down, then we can finish doing the cladding, we can do the back bit of the ceiling, we can finish doing the wooden slats across, and then we can build out the back cabinets. And once all that's done, basically the joining of the furniture is all done, and so then we can put the facings on, we can do all the doors, we can get the shower all fitted out, and then it's starting to look really good. And then there's only a few things left to do, like the water and the gas, and then it's going to start to really look finished. So, you know, that should take not that long, maybe a month or month and a half, and it should start looking pretty finished, and we'll be able to give it a test run.
That's what we do.